Welcome to your space, to Rise and Shine Yoga. Whatever time of day it may be, I hope that it is a beautiful and inspiring, like the space that we're in here. We'll start today's practice in standing. It's a very keen way to check in with how you're feeling, how the blood and nutrients and inspiration are traveling through your system. Once we've checked in, we'll move through some breath and interoceptive skills. And then we're going to take some gentle somatic yoga exercises to further our exploration of gazing the interior landscape, cataloging sensation, and understanding what we observe. Go ahead and start in a mountain pose with your feet about hip width apart, rocking through the balls of the feet and the heels, insides and outsides, the perimeters and all of the toes, and circling around until you make your way to center. Come to a relatively still standing posture and find strong legs, a neutral pelvis, and a lengthened spine all the way up through the crown of your head. You can roll the shoulders up and back. Find a nice opening before you release down towards the ground. And the hands can face forward. Now we check in with the breath. Notice where it's entering. If you can breathe in and out of the nose, this is the steadiest for your nervous system. Is your breath filling your chest or your middle ribs, your low ribs, or your abdomen? Is it filling some combination? And as you exhale, are you able to release that breath completely? Can you feel front, back, and sides of your torso as you inhale? And sense everything come towards center and rise with the breath as it exhales and leaves the body. Are you holding tension or sensation anywhere in the body? And as you find it, can you acknowledge, accept, and travel on towards the next sensation? Without judgment, without labeling. Maybe a description such as warm or cool, tingly or smooth, heavy or light. Maybe sensations in your body have a color, or a movement or a texture. As you keep the breath steady, can you subdue any of those sensations? And now can you release your observation of sensation just to come back to the outline of your body in this space. Can you visualize the oxygen and the nutrients and the inspiration traveling freely throughout the body to all reaches, throughout all systems? Can you keep the breath steady? Check in with your feet and make sure that you're evenly distributed throughout all sides and points of the feet. And we'll carry the rhythm of our breath through our first Gentle Somatic Yoga practice. This is what James Knight, the founder of Gentle Somatic Yoga, calls the miracle moment. And I think you'll see why. You can relax your arms down by your sides. We're going to stay standing through this, so keep yourself nice and loose. Move gently if you need to. It's a simple practice, but it shows the power of visualization and how we, with our minds, can accomplish so much without even having to do or go or accumulate. So here we go. Beginning in a relaxed mountain, let's start with our right arm. We're going to bring it out in front of us. And we're going to create a checkpoint. Okay, so keeping the arm straight, we're going to twist from the hips. And we're going to take the whole torso behind us and just see how far we can take the arm and the gaze until we find a gentle stop. And then whatever you're pointing at, make a little imaginary X on the wall. Remember it. And now we come back forward to our starting point, release the arm. Now we're going to keep the hips and the torso all in line, and we're just going to raise the arm straight out in front of us. And then we're going to open it out to the side, just moving the arm. It's the only thing that exists that moves. You can close the eyes as you move the arm back forward and then down. And so relax along the way. Should be minimal effort, but intentional. So as you're ready, raise the arm again. Just take the arm out to the side. Relax as you go. And then back to front and down. And now we'll do this one more time. So the eyes are open or closed, but the only thing that moves is the arm. Out to front, to the side, pause, back to the front, and release. Shake out any tension. We always come from a place of rest in this exercise, in all of these exercises. And now we're going to do the same thing, but add in another simple movement. So when you're ready, raise the arm, same arm. Right arm is straight out in front. And now as the arm goes out to the side, the head turns to the left. So gaze and arm travel away from each other. Pause at the end, back to center. And then the arm floats down. Take a moment. We'll do that 2 more times. Arm up. Arm right, gaze left. Everything else stays relaxed. Back to center. Arm down. Pause, maybe take an inhale and an exhale. And last time, right arm up. Arm right, gaze left. Pause. Back to center. Arm down and relax. And now we'll check in with that control spot. We finished our exercise, so bring the arm out front, twist from the hips, twist behind you, and see if you go any further than you did before. I think I made it about that much more. I made some difference, so I hope you did too. And that gives us a nice expectation, or I don't like to set expectations, but sometimes we just want to know, have a guideline, right? So we're going to do the same thing on the left. Take the arm out in front of you, and then just twisting from the hips. Take the torso and the arm behind you, and the gaze can travel with the arm. You just want to see how far you go. Make a little imaginary tick mark. Remember that spot, and now come back to center and release. A really nice breeze just picked up here. It's awesome. And now we're going to do the same thing that we did on the right, but without moving at all. So go ahead and relax. Find the center of your feet. Find the rhythm of your breath. And without moving any muscles, except the mind, we're going to imagine the left arm rising out in front of us. Pausing, and then opening the arm out to the left. Just the arm moves in our awareness, our imagination. Pause there. And then imagine your arm coming back towards the front. Pause. And the arm floats back down. Relax, take a breath. We're going to do that 2 more times. So without moving the arm, visualize the arm on the left arm rising up in front of you, and pause. And then imagine opening the left arm out to the left, just to your end range of motion, straight out to the side if possible. Pause. And then back to the front, and then lower. Inhale and exhale. Relax those muscles. And one more time without moving. See the left arm rise in front of you. Pause. See it swing out to the left. And pause. And then watch as it comes back to center and float back down by your side. And take an inhale and an exhale. Well done. Excuse me. We'll do this second part, same way. Just standing, nice and loose. All the muscles are relaxed. And now visualize the left, And now visualize the left arm rising up in front of you. And then the left arm goes left, and imagine the head turning to the right. Pause there. Arm and head come back to center. And the arm floats back down. Take a breath in. Exhale, release. Again, standing still. Inhale, or just keep breathing and visualize the left arm come up in front of you. And when you're ready, the left arm swings out to the left, and the gaze, the whole head, turn to the right, and pause. Now both come back to center, and then release back down the arm. Take a breath in and out. Shake out any tension. And last time, imagine the left arm is rising up straight out in front of you. And now imagine the arm moving out to the left as the head turns to the right, and pause. And then both travel back to the center, and the left arm travels back down by your side. And again, shake out any tension. And now we're gonna check our work, actually moving the left arm out in front of us. And moving from the hips, we're gonna take the torso around and notice here if you've made any progress. Make a new tick mark, notice where the old one was, and then make your way back to center and release. Hopefully you made a little progress too. I think I made, a good triangle out of the wheel. A few degrees. It's awesome. And so the miracle is in seeing what our minds are capable of. And the real miracle is being able to apply this method to any aspect of our life that we want to see progress in, but we just don't know how to do it. Use our imagination, visualization, and some positive intention. So once again, check in with your body, practicing these skills of interoception. Again, it's almost the land of the unknown, so you may not know what you're looking for. You might find an old friend, one of those lingering sensations, be it comfort or discomfort. And you might need a new perspective on how to deal with it, how to confront it. If you can simply look at it, describe it as a physical sensation and isolate it. Maybe send it a little loving care, some compassion, some softness, some space, or some light. Notice if your sensation changes. And if you're ready, let go of sensation completely and come down onto your mat, onto your belly. Construct so the you can elbows out to the sides. Let everything settle. This is what you're this deep side head down, whole arm, the shoulder out, elbows to the fingers, lift the head, feel space in the fingers, and turn your head over towards the opposite side. Nice and over head, back down to opposite side. All the breaths. Let the exhale enhance your intention of relaxation. Press down the whole arm. Gently head back. And we'll do two in your own time. Relax between postures. And pelvis relax. So keep body sensation being in. To your start. Find relaxation either through supported knees or constructive rest, which is also the foundation of the bridge pose, right? So our knees are bent, feet on the floor. If you want to rest your knees on each other, you can crab walk your feet out to the sides of the mat and the knees drift in towards center. If you want full shavasana, then spread your feet to the corners of the mat and let your feet flop out to the sides. And then take your arms wide with the palms up and relax where you can. Shoulder blades can make their way towards center and down towards the low back. If the palms are face up, this helps the arms to become anatomically neutral, not requiring any effort to hold the posture. Even when you don't think your muscles are holding tension or effort, then it could be. And it's kind of a study. If you've ever slept on too short of a couch and woken up and just wished that you could spread out your legs, you know that sensation of effort, just trying to hold that posture on too short of a couch. And so now let the breath float and drift. Let it be of service, offering space, light, nourishment, and compassion to any part of your body or mind that call for it for the next minute or two. next 3 breaths, really take your time filling the outline of your body on each inhale with the space and light that you need, and releasing on each exhale. Take your time, bringing your senses back to the space around you. And only when you're ready, roll onto one side. Pause in this fetal position for about 2 breaths. And push yourself into a comfortable seat and take what you need from your practice. Honor, light, and gratitude for sharing your time and space. Namaste.